Welcome, everybody, to the inaugural edition of the IT Sligo St. Angela's newsletter. We're here today in this brief session to give you an overview of the IT Sligo St. Angela's Incorporation project to date, on the key developments, what we've been doing so far, and what our plans are for the future. My name is Anne Higgins, and I'm the IT Sligo CUA project manager. And I'm joined today by my colleague from St. Angela's, Sean Gallagher. Sean.
Thanks, Anne. And my name is Sean Gallagher. I'm the Director of Incorporation. So I'm managing the Incorporation project on behalf of St. Angela's College. And over the past few months, I have really enjoyed getting deeper into this project and working with colleagues in both IT Sligo and St. Angela's College in that regard. So earlier this year, the department gave approval that both institutions could work together and make a case for incorporating. And that culminated on the 22nd of April this year with an MOU, a Memorandum of Understanding, signed between both IT Sligo and St. Angela's College. And then on the 31st of May, we met. So the executive from IT Sligo met with the college management team from St. Angela's, and that was a very productive day because we agreed our vision, our proposed vision for the project and our working groups. And that culminated then on the 12th of July with the submission of a formal business plan to the Department of Further Education, Research, Innovation and Science, whereby we laid out the reasons why we should incorporate in the future. And since then, staff across both campuses have been extremely busy doing a lot of the preparatory work that hopefully will lead to full incorporation in the near future. And last week came the announcement that we were all waiting for when the Minister announced that he gave approval in principle to the incorporation and that we could work further towards that. So I'll hand you back over to Anne, and she will add to that as well.
Yeah, so thank you, Sean. And as Sean said, it was significant news last week. It was a good news on a number of counts in terms of we got the agreement in principle from the Minister for the Incorporation of St. Andrews to proceed. That is a significant change in government policy and something that we've been keenly awaiting and delighted now because effectively that gives us the green light to proceed. So now we all know this is going to happen. The incorporation with St. Angela's into IT Sligo and then into the Atlantic Technological University is going to happen. So I think that's an important message for everybody to hear and to understand. And as Sean said, a lot of work has been going on in the background to this. So, for example, all our HR and finance teams have met. There have been a number of engagements in St. Angela's campus. I was very fortunate, Sean, to go to visit there last week. It's a fabulous campus, can I tell you, and overlooking the lake. I was rather envious when I came back and I'm overlooking a car park in IT Sligo. No disrespect or IT Sligo, but fabulous location there. We had a staff conference. We've got a comms subgroup that is set up now, and we're rolling out a comms plan. This being one of these communication channels, we plan to have an IT Sligo St. Angela's joint staff conference just before Christmas, and then we'll roll out a number of initiatives after Christmas to make sure that everybody is fully informed and kept up to date of all the important developments as we move forward on that. We're also, actually this afternoon, John Gannon and myself, John is the IT manager here in IT Sligo, we're joining Sean and Pat Moffat and all the IT technicians out in St. Angela's to have a discussion around the IT integration and how things may work in the future. And again, we have some future planned engagements with staff. Particular PMSS colleagues want to acknowledge that. We're very keen to get talking to them around that. So these are all plans for the future, but just to give you the assurance that we're working very closely together, very diligently, very cohesively to realise this major strategic ambition. And what a delivery, Sean, for Sligo.
It'll be fantastic for the region. It'll be fantastic for both St. Angela's College and IT Sligo, and the footprint that we can create into the future in this region is fantastic. And I suppose maybe just to outline some of the ongoing work that we are working on at the moment, We're drafting a legal agreement because we have to make sure that everything is done legally. That will require an amendment to the Education Act or to the IoT Act, but we let that powers that be work through that one. It is the intention that all staff in St. Angela's will be transferred over as full IT Sligo employees. And the timeline we're working towards is that we will, the new students to St. Angela's will be TU students come September 2022. That's the timeline we're working on. And the other important timeline is that the legal agreement, it's hoped that we'll sign that in January 22 and enact it in February 22. So all these timelines are approaching quickly, but there is great work being done across both campuses.
And I want to echo that Sean has outlined there. While they're challenging deadlines for us, there's no doubt.
Yeah,
but again, the project teams behind this, there's a lot of people who are working diligently to make sure that this happens. And as Sean said, look, the benefits for both the staff and the students, for the students in St. Angela's to be able to access, the state-of-the-art facilities, the library, the student services, to be part of a larger community. And, that buzz, learning pathways, the opportunities maybe to take additional electives such as volunteering or languages or whatever, it's fantastic for them. But that's equally, can I say to you, it's a two-way street there, the opportunities for our colleagues and our students in St. Angela's to build on both the uniqueness from that St. Angela's, the significant legacy and history and that you have in areas of home economics and education and nursing. That will be a significant addition to both the IT Sligo portfolio, but more importantly, can I say, the Atlantic Technological University portfolio. So to be able to build on those, to the research opportunities ahead for everybody and the capital development opportunities that will follow, they're just fantastic. So we're really, I suppose, the message from both of us is that we're working very closely to get this and make sure that this happens. And we hope to, chat with you all again at a future date.
Yeah, and to draw on, I hope there's almost a palpable feeling that we want to get this done, and it's just to get the support of everyone, because it will be everyone that will make this happen, not just a small project team. So we look forward to keeping you up to date on all developments, and looking forward to your support and your cooperation.
Yeah, thank you. Exciting times ahead for all of us, Sean. So yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you.